Have you ever taken a Facebook quiz that promised to tell you how intelligent you are based on how you perceive images? While they may seem less than scientific, you can learn a surprising amount about how your mind works by looking at certain pictures. Find out which images put your mind to the test, and learn how one single dress led to a scientific breakthrough in 10 photos to test your intelligence. Perceptual speed. This picture may look quite simple. After all, it's just white text on a green background. But this is designed to test your intelligence by measuring your perceptual speed. Perceptual speed is your ability to quickly see and compare patterns and symbols. So it's not just a matter of whether or not you can locate the F, but how quickly you can do so. This type of intelligence falls under the general umbrella of processing speed, which means how quickly you can carry out simple cognitive tasks. While perceptual speed alone doesn't measure intelligence, it's a very important component. If you can find the F quickly, you're likelier to find A's on your next report card. While there are biological factors at play, your perceptual speed can be improved by expanding your knowledge base and experience. In this example, knowing that a capital E has a line at the bottom of the letter, whereas a capital F does not, can help you locate it more quickly. Little blue or white dress. Oh yes, it's that infamous picture of a dress that caused so much controversy a while back. Brother turned against brother, friends became enemies, and marriages crumbled as we steadfastly defended our convictions regarding the color of a dress. It turns out the dress itself actually is black and blue, and not white and gold as so many of us thought. There's no argument so petty that science can't solve it, so scientists placed volunteers in an MRI scanner and had them look at the image. People who saw the dress as white and gold had extra activity in their brain's frontal and parietal cortex. This means their brains were working overtime to make sense of what their eyes were seeing. Some good ended up coming out of the battle of blue and white. Scientists were able to quantify the areas of the brain involved in the process, and this has laid the foundation for further study of visual processing. The spinning wheel. While a standard IQ test is the most well-known way to measure intelligence, it isn't perfect. A simple optical illusion may be able to reveal even more about your intelligence. Take a look at this image. It should look like it's spinning around, but how fast does it appear to be going? And what parts seem to be moving? During a study at the University of Rochester, scientists concluded that the people with a higher IQ are less adept at seeing large motions happening in the illusion. It makes sense that a key component to intelligence is filtering out unnecessary information. This shows a brain that is more efficient. They further theorized that if seeing the larger movement was critical to the task, that people with higher IQs would see that part first instead. Visual spatial. This test lets you play with blocks without the danger of potentially stepping on a Lego. It presents a cube made out of 3 different colored pieces, shows you what 2 of the pieces look like, and asks you to find the 3rd piece. This test seems like the kind of stuff we did as children using building blocks, so how does this relate to our intelligence as adults? Pictures like these test your visual spatial processing. This measures our ability to organize visual information into meaningful patterns, even if the patterns move or rotate. Researcher Kim Vincente discovered that a high visual spatial processing ability correlates with being able to perform tasks faster than those with a low visual spatial processing ability. This is the sort of intelligence that helps you impress others with your ability to solve a Rubik's Cube.